Hey everybody, Alec Hansen, Video 75, back with another incredible interview with one of the best originators at Loan Depot, a true local pro, Lisa Gustafson, currently ranked 3 in the company, an absolute badass originator in Colorado, but we're going to be talking about how she is getting uncomfortable and getting out there with social media. Let's kick it off. All right, everybody. Hey, it's Alec. I am here today with Lisa Gustafson. Say hello, Lisa.
Hello.
I peer pressured you into this video, so I'm very thankful that you decided to take some time. Because for those of you guys that don't know, Lisa is a total mortgage badass. She's number 3 in the company for retail right now. You know, funding 242 loans year to date as of this morning. So, I mean, that's incredible. You're obviously super established. And that's not really why I wanted to talk to you today on this interview, because it's great to talk to top producers and everyone loves that. But I've noticed personally that you've been really out there on social media, and I'm stoked to see it happen. You've got a unique concept though that I love. You're not just talking about, you know, debt to income ratio. You're doing a really cool thing in your market in Colorado. So break it down real quick. Why did you get into social media? What are you doing? How did you pick your angle? You know, and share with everybody kind of what your thought process was.
Okay. So we got into social media because basically you told us we had to. So.
Perfect.
Okay, lots of people told us we had to. And there's 2 other gals in my office that were both, are all a little shy, a little introverted, but we all knew we needed to do this.
Yep.
So we were sat down and we were brainstorming, and we wanted to highlight that we're local. We want people to know that, that's how we differentiate ourselves. You can come in our office, you'll see us in the coffee shop or around the community. So we wanted that to be a big part of it. And we wanted it honestly to be fun, so we could build our followers and kind of our base, so that when we do put other things out there that, more educational or, a little less exciting, that we'll have a good base to receive those as well.
So you call this something, right? What do you call this little video series you do?
So it's Ignite. So it could be Ignite your happy hour, Ignite your Northern Colorado summer, Ignite your Northern Colorado fall. We've brainstormed a lot of ideas, and we have a lot more to come, but we kind of put it into six series segments.
Yeah.
And we try to do 6 or so at a time, and then we move on to the next idea.
So you did an Ignite happy hour thing, right? And you were at local restaurants. What'd you do? What'd you choose to do? And what did you talk about at these things?
Mostly we would just highlight like a place that somebody might know about. And so we'd find kind of a small little wine shop, and we'd talk to the owner, and we'd go in, and of course we sample the wines, because
of course,
right? We'd show the appetizer menu, what the happy hour menu is, because that was the idea, is that you could go for a quick happy hour, and it was a lot of fun, and it also ended up being a great team building activity.
Oh, awesome! I didn't even think about that benefit. That's super cool.
Yeah.
And you're with a group, so you've got a little backup, right?
Yep. So nobody's alone, and when it started out, we were more awkward than we are to the end. We're still awkward, but we would tape, the same thing 4 times. Now we very rarely will shoot something more than 1 time, because we just go with it.
So I love this. So, I want everyone to hear it, right? Like, obviously, Lisa, you're super successful. You do a ton of business, you're well known, and even you are admitting like, hey, I felt awkward. I had to film it a couple times. I brought backup. But you did it, which is what I love. And then your last comment there was just perfect, which is, now we just kind of let it roll, and we're not as worried about it.
Yeah. We've come so far just in our comfort level of doing it, which I think helps in other areas of the job as well. And, doing this different platforms. So.
Okay. So how many have you done? Do you know off the top of your head?
I think we have done 6, 12. We've probably filmed about 15 to 16 of them.
Awesome. And they're different restaurants, different things. I think you did one a few days ago for like a spooky tour or something. What was that?
We did the Haunted Ghost Tour.
Haunted Ghost Tour.
Yep. Downtown Fort Collins. So, yep.
So
we did the drive-in theater, because drive-in.
And so you're just there talking about what's going on there, right? We're talking about what the place is like, what's the experience like.
Yep.
So there's a couple of things I love that I want to encourage you for, and share with others, which is just your ability to step out, your ability to highlight local businesses, which has got to have some reputational benefit for you. So, and I think we were joking, like, are people recognizing you now? Like, even though they know you maybe, but what's happening there?
Yeah. it's funny because if you run into somebody in public, they'll be like, oh yeah, Ignite. When's your next series coming out? Where are you going next? And
yes,
yeah,
that's so great.
It is. It's so fun because people, I mean, it helps people also just think of things that you maybe take for granted in your local community. Like, oh, I forgot that they do ghost tours. I forgot there was a drive-in. So.
Now, how has this affected your business? I mean, we heard some ancillary benefits. You got getting more comfortable. Clearly, it's helping your reputation, your brand reputation, because your comment is, people are asking you when's the next Ignite.
Yeah.
But you said something a little bit ago when we were wrapping before we hit record on past customers.
Mm-hmm. I think it reminds people that you're out there. It just is a really subtle way to, when they're ready to move or when they're ready to refinance. They've seen you recently. They know that you're still out there. They know you're still doing loans. They know you're with a great company, all of those things. And so it just smooths it over, makes it a natural connection.
It's so much better than a drip campaign.
Yep.
It is. I mean, it's so much better. They're seeing, I loved your humanizing comment. It's making you a person. You're not a robot. You're not an unfeeling machine. You're actually a human in the local market, going to the same wine bar everyone else is, yep. And helping people with home ownership. I mean, it's incredible. Yep. So what would you say, Lisa, for anybody who might be watching this who hasn't gone into social like you have, or is thinking about it but feeling uncomfortable or nervous or whatever the reason? Because yeah. I'm so excited to talk to you today, because sometimes super successful people tend to be like, well, I don't need to do that. I've already got it handled, whatever. And you absolutely have continued to stretch yourself and grow your business and grow your brand. So what would you tell to somebody who's kind of like on the fence about this whole thing?
Just don't take yourself too seriously. Just do it. Just try it. Just do it. Just figure out what works, what doesn't work. You might try 4 or 5 things that just flop and don't work. I mean, the video things, definitely we've kind of fine-tuned them as we went along, and we'll continue to. But I think people think that the world is going to look at them much more harshly than it really is.
Totally.
And you can just be yourself, go out there and have some fun with it, and let people know what you're doing.
I love it. I mean, that's so simplistically said. I know it's so hard to do. I know people are still so afraid of the button.
Yeah.
We'll give a little shout out to our partners at Mortgage Coach, who have a tremendous platform that you partner with.
Yep.
Dave Savage does an amazing job. And so I'd like for you to spend, just a couple seconds on, you send a lot of videos out through Mortgage Coach.
Right.
Talking to people about their options. And you said even before that you're uncomfortable still, like you're still figuring out how to, but like, that's awesome. So walk us through that. Like how many videos of Mortgage Coach, how many videos do you think you're going to send out this year?
I don't know on a yearly basis, but on a weekly, I might send 5 or 10 depending upon the week.
5 or
and
10
it all started with I just made myself do it. I came back, I got the software. Everyone said, software is great, but you got to do the videos. And I just made myself do the videos. And even with the videos now, I very rarely will record more than once, unless my phone rings or someone walks in, because you just go, just do it. Just don't, you're going to say the right things. You're going to get your point across. There may be some stutters or uhs or ors, but it's okay, because it's not
that's
a
how
profession.
People talk. Like that's how everyone talks. It's not, we never talk fluidly, like perfectly, and never having a jump in our sentences.
Right, exactly. So.
All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for spending some time.
Thank you.
Everybody should go follow your Ignite series, and we'll put a little link to your Facebook profile below, because it's just amazing. And next time I'm in Colorado, I need to come. I need to be the 4th wheel on the Ignite.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm in.
A really fun one to do next time you're out here.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Lisa. Talk to you later.